Welcome to Interventions, Instructional Strategies, and Learning Environments. An overview. Hansen and Lynch define curriculum as an organized set of activities and experiences designed to achieve particular development or learning objectives. They emphasize the importance for developmentally appropriate practice and recommend utilizing knowledge of child development to develop goals with the families. They recommend progress monitoring after curriculum has been implemented to determine if changes need to be made. The Division for Early Childhood Education of the Council for Exceptional Children recommends the following. To benefit all children, including those with disabilities and developmental delays, it is important to implement an integrated, developmentally appropriate, universally designed curriculum framework that is flexible, comprehensive, and linked to assessment and program evaluation activities. Such a curriculum framework can help ensure successful access, which in turn facilitates participation and learning of all children and families regardless of need, ability, or background. A comprehensive curriculum framework encompasses 4 elements: assessment, scope and sequence, activities and intervention strategies, and progress monitoring. A curriculum framework is a dynamic system that should guide all aspects of a high-quality program. The 2004 amendments to IDEA require that all children should have access to the general curriculum, have the opportunity to participate and make progress in the general curriculum. Having accessible curriculum can result in positive outcomes for all. What does accessible mean when talking about preschool curriculum? It means that toys have been modified or adapted, and that instruction and delivery methods, assessments, as well as the learning environment encourage the participation of each child regardless of their ability. Following the concept of universal design, curriculum should have multiple means of representation, multiple means of engagement, and multiple means of expression. See Table 1A from the end of the NAEYC Promoting Positive Outcomes Handbook, shown here. The DEC's position on assessment is as follows. It is important that teams conduct comprehensive, universally designed, and authentic assessment and ongoing monitoring of all children's development and learning. Team members need a clear understanding of all children's current skills and abilities to ensure access and participation and to develop appropriate learning opportunities. Examples of how assessment, progress monitoring can go from generic practices to highly individualized interventions are shown here in Table 2A from the NAEYC Promoting Positive Outcomes Handbook. Scope and sequence is described by the DEC as follows. Scope refers to broad, often integrated areas of development, e.g., motor, communication, adaptive, social, and/or content areas, e.g., mathematics, science, literacy. Sequence refers to the order, ages, stages, grade levels, in which the content will be taught and learned, and is often specified in a developmental hierarchy, from easier to more difficult, or by grade level. Examples of how the scope and sequence can go from generic practices to highly individualized practices are illustrated here in Table 2B from NAEYC Promoting Positive Outcomes Handbook. The DEC also highlights the importance of all children benefiting more from curriculum when they are highly engaged or involved. This is fostered through the learning environment and teaching strategies used, as well as modifications to toys, equipment, and curriculum. Finally, the importance of progress monitoring is described by the DEC. Assessment progress monitoring helps ensure continuous feedback spirals. Feedback spirals are necessary to inform and change practice, guide interactions, and the selection of toys and materials, and inform decision-making regarding all aspects of the program, e.g., goals, instructional efforts, professional development, and expenditures. Hansen and Lynch in 1995 detail characteristics of quality learning environments. Contingent and responsive environments are at the top of the list. Multiple studies have found a correlation between mothers' responsiveness to infants' cognitive development. Additional research has shown that children with disabilities are at more of a risk of developing learned helplessness due to the manner in which their disability impacts their ability to learn and interact in their environments. It is important for the early interventionists to help families create responsive environments and appropriate social interactions. Health, safety, and hygiene are also very important factors to consider in terms of quality learning environments. Environments may need modifications to become accessible for children with physical or sensory impairments. Environments should always be child-proofed. In addition, Hansen and Lynch discuss the importance of having safety plans and procedures in place that all staff members are aware of and are familiar with. This includes following universal precautions. Specialized equipment should be available for students that require such. In addition, augmentative communication devices should be available for students whose disability significantly impacts their ability to communicate effectively and demonstrate their knowledge and understanding. Children with disabilities that participate in social and learning activities with students who do not have disabilities tend to make greater advances in their development, including communication and behavior. Working in the home with families allows the service provider the opportunity to teach families how to respond to their infants' cues, as well as teach them how to capitalize on those daily occurring teachable moments. When working in the home, it is important to be flexible, respectful, and non-judgmental. Hansen and Lynch summarize the importance of the home environment for young children as follows. The natural daily living activities that occur in home environments represent the major settings for working with the young child in need of early intervention services. It is through interactions with parents and other significant caregivers that the young child learns. Relatively few environmental modifications are needed in homes to assist the young child's development. Center-based services should include a written schedule of the day. The day should include opportunities for small and large group instruction, as well as individual instruction. They should provide a physical environment that accommodates the physical and sensory needs of the students. Thanks for watching.